Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Nev here on Rainbow Tarot UK. Thanks ever so much for coming along and having this pick a card reading with me. So today we're going to do what they wish you knew. So what your person wish you knew. So we have got our three piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, which is this card, which is the Kiss. There we go, with the little red stone. Then we have pile number 2, which is the Bardo. Okay, and that is with this little green stone here. And then pile number 3, which is the heart. And that's with the little pink bead. Okay, so those are your 3 piles to choose from. Go for the one that feels right. The one that's kind of calling to you. That's probably got your messages. And I will see you really soon in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 1, welcome back to your reading. So today we're doing a reading on what your person wish you knew. What do they want you to know? So you came into the reading under the card which is the Kiss. Okay, beautiful. Sort of connection here. Okay, so let's put that there. And you came in with a little red bead here. I'm going to put that on our card so we can see it. All right, beautiful. So I'm going to get straight to it. I hope you're all doing well. Is everyone okay? Please do let me know in the comments. And also just want to thank you for all your lovely likes and subscribes. Please carry on doing that if you feel like you like the reading. And also just to remind you that it is, of course, a general reading. So please just take the messages that resonate with you and that feel right. If it doesn't really resonate, maybe it's for somebody else that's watching. And it should be great for whenever you are actually watching this reading, whenever you pick up the reading, really. Okay, so let's ask for pile number 1. You know, what does their person wish they knew? What do they want to maybe say to them? What do they want to tell them? Yeah, what do they wish they knew? So we have community with all the butterflies here. So you've got the community and you've got Kiss. Well, the Kiss is a card of connection. It's a card of connection. It's a card of coming together. It's a card of union. You've also got community here. Right, let's get another one out before we say anything and get some tarot. So what does pile, excuse me, what does pile number 1's person wish pile number 1 knew? You're going in the right direction. You're going in the right direction. Okay. So that's going to put that there. And let's get some tarot out. So what does pile number 1's person wish that pile number 1 knew? What do they wish they knew? So we have the 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the King of Swords, the 8 of Cups, that you knew, the 5 of Wands, and the Death card. Well, that's interesting because you've got a lot of butterflies, and Death is about change, transition, rebirth. Okay, so that's the overarching energy. Now, this person might be wanting to change this connection in some way, have a rebirth. That might be what they want you to know, that they want to have a rebirth in this connection, for this connection to rise up out of something that might not be in a great place at the moment. I mean, a lot of these cards are around union and you going in the right direction. So this person wants you to know that they are thinking very much about you with the King of Swords here. They're giving the connection, they're giving you a lot of thought. They might be trying to come up with some kind of plan or strategy of, yeah, of transforming this connection, of maybe connecting more with you. So with the 8 of Cups, the situation, somebody might have left the situation with the 8 of Cups, because that is about walking away, or this person might be thinking that they are maybe scared of you maybe walking away, or scared of the situation coming into separation somehow. So there might be a fear there, a fear of a loss. So maybe this person wants you to know, or that they wish you knew, that they were fearful of losing you, or fearful of a loss in the situation. Or if you have lost them already, or the situation has come into separation, they they feel very sad in that, because obviously this figure is very sad. She's got a very sad expression, and the Eight of Cups is about walking away. It's about moving on from something. So I feel like if that's happened in this situation, this person wants you to know, or wish you knew, that they feel sad, that they are still thinking very much about the connection. With the Ace of Wands, that is also kind of like a new beginning, isn't it? A passionate new beginning. So I feel like this person is wanting you to know, wish you knew, that they are thinking of, if you're in separation, maybe think of reconciliation, rebirthing or renewing the connection. They are not happy. It's a challenge with the Five of Wands here. Being in separation is a challenge, because the Five of Wands is competition, it's challenge. But I feel like this person is thinking that they want to change somehow, or want to become more connected. I feel like this person wants you to know that they want to become more connected to you. Now, if you're with them, it may be that the situation doesn't feel very connected at the moment, and this person wants to invest in the connection again, because the Seven of Pentacles is a card of investment and growth. It's also a card of patience. So maybe this person is wanting to invest, wants you to know that they want to invest the connection, they want to grow the connection, they want to nurture the connection, but they're realising maybe that might take some time, or maybe there's a little bit of patience that's required. But they have a lot of passion for you. With the Kiss being your main card, I feel like this person has a lot of passion for you, a lot of attraction. They feel a chemistry towards you. But there might be, where it is at the moment, some challenges. There might be some challenges for them in the connection. So maybe, like I say, it's already in separation, or there's a fear somehow that they might lose you, or that you might be, or the connection might somehow fall to other influences, if you know what I mean. Because the Five of Wands can be competition. So maybe they're fearful of competition for your affections, or fearful that somebody else might get your attention, or they don't feel very secure in the connection. That also could be what they want you to know, or what they wish you knew. But they are very, 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 they are very focused now on reinvesting or investing in the connection, of having a new beginning with you, of having, something rising up, of a possibly a reconciliation or a transformation of the current situation or the current circumstances. And they might be trying, like I say, with the King of Swords, to come up with some sort of plan, or kind of wisdom, just to be wise in the situation, to do the right thing in the situation, to be fair and do the right thing with the King of Swords here. So what do we have? So in terms of zodiac signs, we have got Taurus energy. We've also got all of the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, all of the air signs of Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. We've got Pisces energy, and we've got Scorpio energy. So those are just some of the zodiac signs that I'm seeing. Now, if you like the reading, if this reading is resonating with you, then please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That would be fantastic. But let's get straight to it. Let's get some more oracle cards out. And also just want to say that I will be doing some message cards at the end, so hang around for those. So what else do they wish pile number 1 knew? What do they wish pile number 1 knew? What do they wish pile number 1 knew? Let's have a look at these ones. This is reciprocate. Express shared feelings. Yeah, with community, with Kiss, with reciprocate. I feel this person feels very connected to you, and maybe wants you to feel connected to them. They want the feelings to be mutual, if you like. And maybe they want you to know that they want to express their feelings. They want you to be able to express feelings, and maybe they want to open up. Maybe they're thinking, I want to open up. They want you to know that they want to open up in some way. And show their feelings, and they want you to do that as well. So let's get one of these. So what does pile number one's person wish that pile number one knew? Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. They might be struggling. They might be struggling at the moment. They might feel like they need more help, more guidance. That could be the King of Swords as well, that they're looking for guidance. They're looking for counsel. They're looking for some sort of wise, someone wise to give them some idea of how to proceed in this connection. Could be that as well. Let's go and get some more tarot out, shall we? Excuse me. So, what does pile number one's person wish that pile number one knew? What do they wish they knew? So we have the Wheel of Fortune here, a Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Cups, the Star card. All right, okay. What does pile number one's person wish they knew? The Queen of Pentacles, my goodness. And the Magician. Wow, okay, so these are very, 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 very positive cards here, pile number one. And the overarching energy is the Hermit. So I feel like for many of you, perhaps this is a situation where you're not together with this person, either through separation or because the situation hasn't really started. And it might be, with the community card here, that this is someone that's in your community, that's in your vicinity, and they feel a strong attraction towards you, or they want to create something with you. They want to create union with you. Maybe with the Eight of Cups, they feel sad that you're not together, and they want to transform the situation. Maybe they're feeling threatened by other people. Maybe they're worried that they don't stand a chance with you, something like that. But what they want you to know is that they want to invest in the connection. They want to begin the connection. And that might be a complete transformation to where you and them are at the moment. Now, with these cards here, my goodness, this person wants you to know that, wow, I mean, like with the Nine of Cups and the Star, I mean, you just mean a lot to this person. The Nine of Cups is like, you are sort of like their dream come true, and that's also like the same meaning as the Star. The Star is like a wish coming true, following your dream. So I feel like you are their star, you are that dream for them. That you shine really brightly. So I feel like they definitely want you to know that they notice you, that you, you know, you are central. In many ways, you are central to their life. You might be offering them some kind of guidance, because funny enough, the Star card is a card of healing, and also, you know, following that star, following your, you know, following your hope, following your dream, following your wish. It comes right under the King of Swords. So maybe you're somebody in this person's life that gives them a lot of healing, gives them a lot of hope. You are that wise counsel. They might want you to know, or wish that you knew, that you are that light for them, that you are that guiding counsel, that guiding person for them, that wise person that they rely on and that they feel that they can trust. They certainly feel you've got a lot of beautiful energy, a lot of healing energy. You're very loving as a person, but they may also feel that sometimes you're a little bit unpredictable, or that the connection is sometimes a bit unpredictable with the Wheel of Fortune. You know, certainly if it's a crush situation or an attraction situation from, you know, looking at somebody from afar, then it may be that at the moment the situation feels unpredictable. And with the Wheel of Fortune and all these other positive cards, what they're wanting is for the situation for the wheel to go up, you know, to be positive for you and them, for fortunes to change. They may also wish that you knew that they believe the connection is fated in some way. There's some sort of fate or destiny to you and them with the Wheel of Fortune here. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles, again, like, you really, really, really stand out. You might be somebody that they really, really are attracted to, because the Queen of Pentacles is, you know, such an opulent energy. She's very attractive. She's very capable. She has created a really fruitful and prosperous life for herself. So they may want you to know that they respect you in terms of maybe where you are in your career, or where you are in your work, or just where you are in your life. You know, you command respect. They feel like you have got an energy about you that commands respect in a very, but you're very loving, you know, so it's not done in a kind of, you know, a kind of domineering way. It's done in a very loving way, but you just have that kind of air or that energy which they respect and which they feel is very fruitful and abundant and giving and loving to others. Because the Queen of Pentacles is a very loving energy, a very nurturing energy. She's quite similar to the Empress. And she takes really good care of herself. So I think like physically they find you very attractive, but they also see that you have got a lot of depth to you. You're very independent, you're very capable, as well as being very caring and nurturing, and they would love you to, you know, they want you to know that. Now we've got here the Magician card. Now, Magician card is holding what looks like tarot cards, isn't it? So perhaps this person wants you to know that they are also seeking guidance through the tarot. Maybe they know that you seek guidance through the tarot in some way. But with the Magician card, that is a card of manifestation. So this person is definitely wanting to create something with you, wanting to bring something, make something happen with you. There's a lot of energy and fire. They may see you as somebody who is incredibly creative, and you might be in the process of creating something for yourself or building something for yourself, maybe a project or a business or a new aspect to your job or something like that. But they see and they want you to know that they feel you've got all of the resources, all of the tools to make it happen for yourself. And again, they have a lot of respect for your energy and commitment and drive to want to start up something. But I would say as well that with this Magician card, that they are wanting to manifest a connection with you too, and then that might be a reconnection because you had death here, and you've got the Hermit. So the Hermit is the overarching energy, which is a card of aloneness. So it could be, that's why I say many of you might not be with this person either due to separation or due to the fact that the situation hasn't come together yet. So, but in that, I feel like this person is giving you so much thought and time and attention, because the Hermit card is a person who stays on their own to try to gain enlightenment, to try to follow their spiritual path, if you like. And we often need to be alone in order to do that. But so maybe in this time of separation or not being with you, they're giving a lot of thought to you. And I feel like in many ways they see you as somebody who sort of guides them. Because normally in the traditional hermit, the hermit is holding a little lantern with the star or a light coming from the lantern that's often shaped as a star. So I feel like maybe you are that thing with the sunflowers here that stands out from that person, that stands out some, and that guides them, that heals them. So I feel like they want you to know that you give them a lot of healing, loving energy. There's a lot of nurturing, healing energy here. You're kind of like a dream come true for them. Look at this rainbow here. You know, like rainbows are about hope. They're about balance. They're like often about, you know, miracles. When you look at the sky when a rainbow comes out after it's rained and the sun's come out, it just looks so magical, doesn't it? So I feel like you are that community for them, and maybe they want to change it. Maybe they wanted to transform it with the butterflies from where it is right now. So what do we have? So we have Pisces, we have Aquarius, we have Taurus, and we have Virgo energy. So those are the zodiac signs I'm seeing. But let's get out some message cards for you. Let's get out some message cards. So what does pile number one's person wish, pile number one new? So we have this one here, which is a sexual union. So they might really fancy you. So they might want you to know that they really find you very physically attractive. Honour the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. So connecting through the physical side of life is maybe something that's very important to this person, and they feel that they want to get close to you in that way. So I'm going to put that there. Let's have something else. What do they wish that you knew? What do they wish pile number one knew? What do they wish pile number one knew? I'm going to take these two and that one. That's what these are. Okay, so let's see. So I've got this. I've got this one here. I'm going to cover that up. It says, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Now, if the situation is not together or you're in separation because something's happened, maybe this person wants you to know that let's try and release. I want to try and release any negative emotions or any resentment so that we can start anew, have a bit of a clean slate. I think that's what this person is wanting. Okay, so let's have a look here. So we have a soulmate. My goodness, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Maybe they want you to feel that not only do you know, do they find you incredibly attractive, but they see you as their soulmate. And then we've got surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So maybe they want you to know that they want the old, the past energy of you and them to be released so that you can start something fresh, something new. But anyway, pile number 1, that has been a reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, please do hit the like button and the subscribe. That would be great. But otherwise, have a great day and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 2, welcome back to readings. So, or to your reading, I should say. You came into this reading on what they wish you knew with the Bardo card, or the card that says the Bardo, which is like a sort of card of it's like a passage or the in between of this world and the next, or sort of like a transition type energy. So let's put that there with the little green stone here. So I'm going to put that, actually let's put it on our card here so that we can see it. There we go. So that's the Bardo, right? Okay. So how is everyone doing? Are you all doing good? Please do let me know. I'm sending you all my love and light as always. And just reminding you, of course, that it's a general reading. So please just take the messages that resonate with you. If it's not resonating, maybe it's resonating for somebody else that's listening. And it's also great for whenever you find it, because it's a timeless reading. But let's get straight to it. So we're asking, aren't we, for pile number 3. I just want to say as well, thank you for all your lovely likes and subscribes. And if you feel like you want to do that, please do. Just takes a couple of seconds and it just means I can carry on doing readings like this one. But let's ask for pile number 2. What does their person wish they knew? What do they want them to know? Maybe what do they want to tell them or to say to them? What do they wish they knew? What do they wish they knew? Please, what do they wish they knew? Okay, I'm going to go for that one actually. What do they wish they knew? Let's have a look. Enlightenment. Wow. So we've got enlightenment and we've got sort of like transition or moving from one world to the next. They might be having some kind of enlightenment or some kind of realization, or they might have had some kind of realization. Maybe they're going through some kind of internal transition or internal change within themselves that's going to impact on the connection, or maybe the connection is going through some sort of transformation. It's becoming, in their opinion, they feel it's becoming more elevated, more enlightened, it's vibrating higher maybe. But let's get out some other, let's get out one of these. So what does pile number 1's person wish, not pile number 1, what does pile number 2's person wish pile number 2 knew? I seem to have got 2 that want to come out, so I'm going to take them. I've got, this is the sign. So this is the sign. You might be seeing this sign of the 5-pointed star here, the pentacle as well. You might be seeing that a lot. And you've got reconsider. Reconsider. Okay. Reconsider. Right, okay, let's just take a look at that. Okay, so I just wanted to quickly check, because this did look to me like the Hagelas rune. And the Hagelas rune is quite a disruptive rune. It's a rune that talks about disruption. and also kind of endings, beginnings, transformation, change, that kind of thing. And you've got the word reconsider. So maybe this situation is going through some sort of disruption or disruptive energy. Maybe it's going through a change in some way, and maybe this person is wanting you to reconsider something within it, or wanting maybe to reconsider them in this energy that's going on at the moment. Maybe they've had some sort of realization. So maybe, you know, if some of you are in separation or it's had some kind of disruptive energy, that energy has also brought about a possibility for them to look at things differently, or to have a realization in some way about the connection, and they now want you to reconsider, or they now want to reconsider the connection again. Maybe that could be for what's going on for some of you. But it feels like, to me, this person feels like the situation is not on steady ground. It's not on, you know, they don't feel like it's on steady ground at the moment. But let's get out some tarot, shall we? So what does pile number 2's person wish pile number 2 knew? What do they wish they knew? What do they wish they knew, please? So we've got the Empress, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Funny enough, this Eight of Cups came in this exact position in pile number 1. The Ace of Wands, we also had the Ace of Wands in pile number 1. And what is at the bottom of the deck? And the King of Wands. So what do they wish that you knew? I definitely think with the 2 King energies here, I think this person wants you to know, or they feel that they've gained some kind of wisdom. They've had some kind of realization, because the King's this wise energy. It's energy of, you know, you're kind of the top of your game, really. So it makes me feel this person wants you to know, or wish you knew, that this person is now feeling like they've gained some kind of realization. They've gained greater wisdom with the Enlightenment card, that they are maybe a safer bet, because this is also a sign of, excuse me, it's reminding me of Pentacles, and you've got quite a lot of Pentacles here, because you've got the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and Pentacles is about stability, isn't it? And sort of grounding, really. So I feel like this person, yeah, wants you to know that they're having some kind of realization. They might be feeling, if you're not with this person, which you might not be with these kind of cards here, this person is sad about that, definitely sad about that. Now we've got 2 aces, which again is about new beginnings. So I feel like this person wishes you knew that they are considering or wanting a new beginning somehow in this connection, or to start this connection, or to maybe restart this connection. It could be with all this energy, maybe if you're with this person, they, and I said this in pile number 1 actually as well, because it kind of came up, that they may be fearful that they may lose you or lose the connection. So there may be a fear of that with the 8 of Cups here, if you're actually with them right now and you're going through a bit of a turbulent time. There may be a fear of that, and what this person wish you knew is that they feel like they're learning from all of this kind of turbulent times, or this torrid energy, or this difficult time where you're walking in, it feels like you're walking on unsteady ground, really. That this person wants to keep the connection going, or to make the connection stronger, and also, if you're not with them, to begin it again with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. I feel like they wish you knew that they find you very, very, very attractive, with the King of Wands, the Empress as well, and the Ace of Wands. I mean, the Empress is a beautiful energy, and she's a very kind of like voluptuous, creative, nurturing, warm energy. She is a beautiful energy to be around. She's very agreeable. She looks after you. She cares for you. She makes you feel comfortable. She looks after herself. She looks great. And I feel like with this image as well, this person wish you knew that they found you very, very attractive, are very drawn to you, feel very nurtured by you, but also maybe wish you knew that they want you to want to grow the connection, because the Empress is a sort of a nurturing energy, and it's an energy of growth and abundance. So I feel this person wish you knew that they want to grow the connection, to invest in the connection, to also make it stable, because all this energy is a bit unstable. So I feel like this person is, with the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, wanting to make the connection stable and solid and sort of grounded. And they may actually want to give you something here. For some of you, they may want to give you something. This woman is looking into this kind of like what looks like a treasure box. So maybe they want to gift you something. It could be as a way of bringing you back in or tempting you back in. They may feel like you are their treasure for some of you here. But there's sadness. If you're not with them, there's definitely sadness. We've got here with the Ace of Wands. It's funny enough, it is reminding me a little bit of the Magician. I don't know why. So obviously that's about manifesting, or again, bringing something into life. But there's a lot of passion. I feel like this person has a lot of passion for you, a lot of attraction for you. But there is sadness. There is also sadness here. So they want you to know that they're feeling sad at either not being with you, or that prospect of this kind of connection maybe not. Maybe losing the connection in some ways. They might have some insecurity. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so what have we got? So we've got Taurus, we've got Capricorn and Virgo, we've got Pisces, we've got all of the fire signs of Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. I mean, with the King of Wands being the overarching energy, what is that there? The King of Wands is a card of, obviously it's a card of wisdom because it's a king. So kings are, look, we've got the King of Cups as well, my goodness. King of Wands, King of Cups and King of Pentacles. Yeah, this person wants you to feel like they have gained wisdom, they've learned something, they've realised, they've gone through some sort of enlightenment, some kind of epiphany, some kind of moment, and it has given them greater wisdom. And it could be because there's been disruption or the threat of losing you or the loss of you that has created that. Oh, sorry, got a bit of a burn there. Or maybe the situation burnt them. All right, because I just burnt the back of this card on the candle. So maybe the situation, if they've lost it, maybe it burnt them or it hurt them. Maybe they feel like it burnt or hurt you. But now they feel like they are in a much better position to offer you maybe something, because the kings are, you know, like I say, they're the top of the suit. And they feel like they want to offer you love with the King of Cups here, care, nurture. They want to offer you excitement. They want to offer you energy, travel. You know, they're very charismatic, the King of Wands as well. So it's like they want the connection to be kind of out there on show for all to see, really. And they want to offer something really stable and solid. Now, it could be as well, the other way of reading this is if you're in separation, maybe this person feels that you might have a lot of admirers here with all these kings. So they might be worried that you have a lot of admirers or a lot of people that are interested in you, because we've got a lot of people here. We've got the King of Pentacles, all the three kings and the Empress. So maybe they feel that you could have whoever you wanted, and that you have a lot of admirers, or that you're somebody that a lot of people would be interested in. That's the other way I'm looking at it. Okay, so let's get out some more oracle cards, and I will be doing some messages at the end, so please do hang around for that. But let's ask, so what does pile number two's person wish pile number two knew? What do they wish pile number two knew? Let's have a look at that one. What do they wish pile number two knew? Free will, the path you take is up to you. Yeah, there could be that you're in this sort of in-between stage where the situation could go one way or the other. So either you're in separation and you're both thinking, should we get back together, should we reconcile, or you're together and there's that crossroads point. And so either of you you know, could go one way or the other, really. Something like that. But anyway, let's get out another card. What do they wish pile number 2 knew? Please. What does pile number 2's person wish they knew? Take a chance on love. Okay. When we love, our lives are changed forever. Yeah, I feel like this person is wanting you to reconsider them, or reconsider the connection. But let's get out some tarot. What do they wish pile number 2 knew? What do they wish pile number 2 knew? So we've got the 8 of Cups. Again, that's a card of walking away. The 2 of Swords. The Chariot. Fool. And the Hanged Man. And the Queen of Cups. They definitely with the Queen of Cups feel a lot of love for you. They feel a lot of love for you, and they feel the energy is, I think they feel the energy of you and them being together is both exciting, is what they want, and you also match because you've got a king and a queen here. So I feel like they think that you and them are a good fit, but there is a sense of unhappiness here and a sense of feeling a bit stuck. So maybe at the moment the situation is stuck with the 2 of Swords. You don't know which way to go. You're not sure. It has this whole energy of with the Bardo and these kind of cards, of that kind of in-between time, yeah, where it can go one way or the other. And the 8 of Cups, so it could, you know, this person wants you to know that it could, you know, this they feel like they could lose this connection, or they have already lost the connection, and either way it's making them feel stuck, unsure. They don't like that energy of things not being stable, because that's also not really a stable card, the 2 of Swords. And I feel that with the Chariot, they're wanting to shift that, right? They feel like they're in a position now to be able to shift that, because the Chariot is about being very focused on what you want, being really focused and not allowing yourself to be swayed or pulled in different directions, just being very clear and focused and controlling that energy in a very focused way. So I feel this person, it comes under the Ace of Pentacles, wants to focus the energy again on the connection. It's got something to do with the Hanged Man here, of having some kind of epiphany moment, because again the Hanged Man is a card of enlightenment, right? It's a card of enlightenment. You hang there suspended, and as you do that, you have a moment of enlightenment, or you have a period of thinking, because you've paused, you've stopped, and it's a chance for you to reevaluate, to reassess, to think. And I think that is what this person wants you to know, that they've had that chance to think, to reevaluate, and they didn't like it. It was a very uncomfortable time. This person is hanging. It's not comfortable to be hanging. So I feel like this person wants you to know they found that very uncomfortable. And with the Fool here, they are looking for a new beginning out of something which either they feel they're going to lose or they have lost with the 8 of Cups, right? They want a new beginning. The Queen of Cups is, having love for this situation, having love for you, caring about you, seeing you as somebody who's nurturing and loving and caring. Yeah, okay. So in terms of tarot cards, again, we've got, not tarot cards, sorry, zodiac signs. We've got Pisces, we've got Libra, we've got Cancer, we've got Pisces again, and also we've got Scorpio energy. So let's get out some message cards, shall we, for pile number 2 here. So, oh, well, those two seem to have come out. So, what messages have we got on what they wish pile number 2 knew? What they wish pile number 2 knew. So let's take these, see where we are with them. So we have got, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Funny enough, you've got that sign there, haven't you? You've got that, this is the sign. This one says, this is the sign. And look, it's here. This is the sign. So this message, I'll read it again. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So maybe that is the sign for you, pile number 2. We had this one in pile number 1, and it is sexual union. Honour the place in one another where you are eternal, where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So obviously they find you very, very, very attractive. And also like that closeness that comes from, you know, that kind of physical connection. And this one is, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And this one is, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So there you go, pile number 2. That's been your reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, do consider subscribing and also giving me a thumbs up. Also that notification bell so you always know when I'm uploading. But otherwise, have a great day and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3 and welcome to your reading. So today we're doing what they wish you knew, and you came into the reading, or you're coming into the reading under this beautiful card, which is the heart. Such a gorgeous card. Obviously the heart, it's love really, isn't it? The symbol of love, togetherness, peace, harmony, connection, all of that. So let's put that there, and this little pink bead here. So let's put our bead here so we can see it. Okay, so how are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. Please do let me know in the comments. Send you all my love and light as always. And just remind you, of course, that it's a general reading. So just take the messages that resonate, that feel right to you. Never take a message that doesn't feel right. It might be for somebody else. And also that the reading is good for whenever you find it or come across it, because it is timeless. So that's great. So let's get straight to it for pile number 3. Thank you again for all your lovely likes and subscribes. If you feel like you do like the reading, please do consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing if you haven't already. It just makes a huge difference, and it means I can carry on reading doing readings like this one. But let's get straight to it for pile number 3. Now, what does their person wish that pile number 3 knew? I see that one there. What does pile number 3's person wish they knew? Stand still. Right, again, this is very sort of peaceful. And also we have them just in this boat here, don't we? It's very peaceful, very calm. Stand still. Okay. What else do we have? What do they wish pile number 3 knew? What do they wish pile number 3 knew? So this one. What's this one? Choose a new direction. So you've got stand still, and then you've got choose a new direction. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Listen to your heart, maybe. Something like that. But let's get out some tarot. We won't know until we get the tarot out. So let's ask, what does pile number 3's person wish pile number 3 knew? We have the 4 of Wands, okay. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands. My goodness, all these Wands energy. We have the Queen of Wands. Crikey. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. they wish you knew? And the Knight of Swords. Well, they definitely want you to know something, because the Knight of Swords is often bold, swift energy. It can be communication. But we've got two knights here. So I feel like there's an urgency in wanting to... there might be a sort of like an urgency in the connection, or a huge amount of... What it could be that this person wants you to know, there's a huge amount of attraction and fire and chemistry, right, in this connection. Here. But there's something about it which is... there's something about it that they may be questioning here with the standstill and choose a new direction. Let's have a look here. I'm going to get the other cards out here. Actually, I did do it, but I want to just get some clarifiers. What does part number 3's person wish they knew? What do they wish they knew? So we have the Emperor, the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles again, the Four of Pentacles, and Three of Wands. And the King of Wands. Okay. Let's have a little look at this. Okay, pile number 3. I just had to look at this for a little while. Okay, so what I think I'm seeing here is what this person is. You got the Heart card, and that's the card that you come into. So this person feels a strong heart connection with you, okay? But I think, and it could be that with the Four of Wands, some of you are actually in a settled connection with this person. You might even be married to this person. It could be that they have maybe lately been behaving in a way with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords that's been a little bit selfish, or a little bit about them, or a little bit about what they want, and they're only really considering that. And that might have meant that they, with the two queens here, that they maybe behaved in certain ways that might have sabotaged the connection by sort of possibly choosing someone else, or flirting with the idea of going with somebody else, or, you know, pitching you against someone else, right? And that might be why you got the standstill, choose a new direction, because they might have contemplated that in whatever way this connection is going, really. They might have, because the Knight of Wands is driven by their desire, really. So it could be that for some of you, you're in a settled connection with this person. This person has just been overtaken by some sort of attraction or passion or connection with somebody else, possibly the Queen of Wands here. And with the Knight of Swords being the overarching energy, because the Knight of Swords can be an energy of moving in and out of something really quickly. So it could be that they felt like they wanted to move out of the connection or away from the connection because they were overtaken by this kind of like selfish energy, really, which is feeling attracted to somebody else, or feeling like they want to be with somebody else, pitching you against somebody else. Now, if that's happened, I want to pass on a lot of love there, because that's not a good place for anyone to be in, really. But I feel what's happening here is that this person is deciding, is sort of like deciding to, it could have been the Queen of Pentacles either, but they're deciding to stick with the connection, right? So they might have thought that they wanted a new direction. They might have thought that they wanted to be with somebody else. They might have thought that the grass was greener, and disrupted a situation between you and them. And the situation might have come into separation, or it might be in a standstill, a bit of a time where you and them are maybe weighing things up. But what this person wants you to know with the Emperor and with the Queen of Pentacles and with the King of Wands is that they are deciding to stick with the connection with you. Now, you might decide that you don't want that, but they are deciding, if they've put you through, if they put you through a situation where they maybe have gone for something else, really, as an option. They may have done it really without really considering you, or without really thinking about you, or being, just very sort of selfish about it. But because you've got the two knights here, right? Knight of Wands, okay? But I feel like what's happened is with the Emperor and with the King of Wands, they have realised, really, what's underneath the King of Wands? The Sun, yeah. They have realised that that is not what they want, and they actually want the connection, right? They actually want the connection. But, they've had time, I suppose, with a standstill to reflect, to be more reflective, to not be so sort of driven by their kind of passion and their desire and their kind of getting carried away in the moment, because you've got two very fast cards here, Eight of Wands and Knight of Wands, and both of those cards are about speed, but they're also about just going for what you want, irrespective, regardless of anything or anyone else. And it could have been that they wanted to move away from the Four of Wands, a settled connection, to something that they thought was going to bring them something better. And like I say, if that is your situation, then that's not a great place to be. But what they wish you knew is that, and it may be with the standstill card that you're not with this person, but is that if you're not with them because of something like that that's happened, they feel like that's probably a mistake. But also, if you are still with them, they now want you to know that they have gained wisdom with the Emperor and the King of Wands, right? And they're not knights anymore. They're not acting on their passions and desires. They've gained some wisdom. And the Emperor is about being very, very, very stable, and it comes right under the Four of Wands, which is that card of, often a card of marriage and stability and celebration around a sort of marriage. So I think what they're realising, and what they want you to know, what they wish you knew, is that now they probably regret those actions, and they want to bring stability back into the situation. They want to be master of the connection again. They want to be stable again in the connection. And this Four of Pentacles also has a very strong, the Four of Pentacles is about amassing, collecting, holding on to something. So I feel like this person wants to hold on. Comes right under the Queen of Wands. It wants to hold on. The King and the Queen of Wands are counterparts. So they want to hold on to the connection and present now in a much more sort of like together, stable, boundaried way. I feel like maybe they had a loss of boundaries or a loss of control. They were attracted to someone else or something else. Like I say, something looked the grass was greener. And they acted on impulse. Which again, if you're in the receiving end of that, is not great, is it, really, if somebody's going to do that? Because, it's not good to be put in that position. But from their point of view, what they wish you knew is that they now feel that they are wiser, that they've learnt from that experience. And there's much more patient energy here with the Three of Wands, because the Three of Wands is about a sense of waiting. It's also a sense of sort of like pulling back from another energy. It's like pulling away, because with the Three of Wands, there isn't really a lot of action in the Three of Wands. You're sort of waiting, really. So for me, it feels like this person might be pulling back from whatever energy got in the way of you and them. And their period of aloneness or a period of reflection has helped them to realise that. And with the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like they are wanting to, again, these are cards of mastery. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of mastery. The Emperor is the master strategist, the master planner. So I feel like this person is wanting to master this connection. Again, work hard at the connection, stabilise it. They might feel like they want to stabilise it from a time of when things were sort of out of control, when they were not in control, because essentially, because you've got the heart card, this person feels like you and them have got a heart connection. And that basically they want happiness. They want to be happy with you again. They want the connection to be warm again. They want it to be happy again. They want it to be sunny again. They want it to be seen again. They want you and them to be seen together. But obviously, you know, obviously there's been a bit of a, you know, that's happened. Then there's obviously been a breach of trust, really, for you, hasn't there? Pile number 3. So, you know, I might pull some cards on what your advice is in this situation, because I feel like this person has had their fun, maybe has had their fun, and now regrets that, or realises that that probably wasn't the right thing to do, and would like to now come back and stabilise this connection, or be in a stable situation with you. But it's really, if somebody does that, then there's a trust issue, isn't there? There's trust issues that you have to think about. So really, what is the, you know, so they may have behaved rashly, with the Knight of Swords being the overarching energy for these cards, because the Knight of Swords can be quick action, sometimes a rash action, speedy action, and it goes with the Knight of Wands, which is quite a selfish card. It's just somebody who wants what they want, you know. And so because you've got the 2 queens here, it might be, you know, around another person, or a third party situation or something. So so let's see what your advice is in this situation. You're like, can you trust them, really? What is pile number 3's advice in this situation? Can they trust this person to be committed in the future, to be stable, to you know, not be driven by their passions again, to not be you know, be unfaithful, really, or be you know, potentially unfaithful, or put you at on second place, really, or in, you know, as somebody who's not the sort of central person. Can you trust them? Can you trust pile? Can they trust pile number? Can pile number 3 trust their person? The 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, and then we have the Star. And what's at the bottom? The King of Wands again. Okay, so the King of Wands is wiser than the Knight of Wands, right? So the Knight of Wands was the selfish energy, right? So the King of Wands is, so this person probably has matured in some way. They've probably learnt to control. I mean, the King of Wands is still a very passionate, charismatic individual. They're not a wallflower. So this person will always be somebody who's kind of out there connecting with others, but they're wiser. They can control themselves better. But I think as well, there's also a message here for you to just take things very, 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 very slowly with this person, to heal, to try to heal if you want to, only if you want to, and that healing process has to be a very slow one. So they have to show that they are different, that they are changed, and for you to just, you know, keep your boundaries up a bit and to take things very, very slowly. They have to work hard with the 8 of Pentacles here. They have to work hard to regain your trust, for there to be hope again in the situation. They can do it with the King of Wands. That is possible. It is possible for you to have this connection with this person in a trusting, healed, hopeful way. But I wouldn't rush into that. I would make them work for it. I would make them really work for it, because you know, if there has been a breach of trust, that's what they need to do. And there, you know, it needs to be done slowly, patiently. The 7 of Pentacles is always a card of taking a step back, a standstill, to reflect on what's gone on, with a view to coming back and improving a situation. So it's about healing. So there is a possibility for healing in this situation, healing over time. And both, not both, but I think this person needs to work, like this character's doing, needs to work very hard to regain your trust in this situation. You are to keep your boundaries up until you feel they have proven to you that they are the wiser, much wiser and more considerate and than they have been maybe in the past. But let's get out some, so what have we got, sorry, in terms of zodiac signs, we've got, well, obviously we've got all of the fire signs of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. We've got all of the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. We've got, okay, so we've mainly really got fire and earth here, haven't we? I think we've mainly got fire and earth signs. Yeah. Okay, so let's get out some of the let's get out some message cards for pile number 3 here. Oh, I would just say here, pile number 3 is this person is, you know, they have matured. The cards would reveal that they have matured, but there is something about them that is somebody who does like company. They do like company. They do like people because they're the King of Wands. They like to, you know, they light up a room. So if you're looking for somebody who is going to be reserved or shy or quiet, that's not this character. That's not this person. So they will always be surrounded by people. But I think what they want you to know is that they've matured and they're not as tempted to go and get, you know, a quick hit of something else, really. But obviously, as I said before, it's up to you whether you use your discernment as to whether you would want to kind of go for that again. It's your choice. It's always your choice. There is the potential for healing, slow healing over time, with this person working really hard to regain your trust. That is possible. But there's also, you know, just to put this as an aside, that, you know, if somebody has behaved in that way towards you, then you know that they've got that in their repertoire of behaviour, don't you? Because they've shown you that, and it takes a lot of maturity to sort of change and be different. So that's why they have to work very hard to show you that they are different, and then they're not going to cause you to mistrust them again. But let's see what we've got here. What messages do we have? So we've got the word new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Well, there's definitely a lot of passion in this. I would say this person does have a lot of passion and attraction for you, for sure, because that is a big part of their energy anyway. What else do we have? Oh, we've got this one that's come out, which is time. You are trying too hard, give it time. That would be the 7 of Pentacles. You know, you need to give, this needs to be done slowly. That's why you've got the stand still as well. So maybe this situation needs to be recovered slowly. What else have we got? I've got that one. I'm going to take that one. Let's see what these are. So this one is friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. It might be that you have to work on that you have to work on the foundation of the connection a little bit, really, because if certain things have gone down, then obviously the situation is going to be rocked a little bit. So you need to work on building up a friendship again, because underpinning any connection, any real connection, is a true friendship. And within, friends, you need trust, don't you? Any kind of connection works better if you've got a good foundation of trust. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream and imagine. So so there might need to be forgiveness in this situation. The Star card is a card of healing after all. So I think this person is wanting forgiveness, wanting to rebuild the situation from the ground up kind of thing. Okay, pile number 3, that has been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell and give me a thumbs up. that would be fantastic. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.